Hi, my name is Michaela Elise Murphy, and my project is Postmortem Caloricity. Postmortem Caloricity is a state in which the temperature of the body elevates after death. Why does this happen after death? Well, it happens because even though the somatic death has occurred, your body can continue to keep metabolizing. It is a survival trait of your body to continue to generate heat while you're alive. Your body just sometimes doesn't recognize that it's dead. Postmortem caloricity can affect the body for about 2 hours after death. And that's from the concise textbook of forensic medicine and toxicology. Though the temperature only rises temporarily, it can still affect the body in different ways. Some of these things that may cause postmortem caloricity to occur are sunstroke, asphyxia, yellow fever, alcohol poisoning, tetanus, and rabies. There's infectious diseases that can also affect having postmortem caloricity, and infectious diseases or septicemia or bacteria may cause the rise of temp due to postmortem production of heat by an infected organism. Basically, there's still an infected organism in your body breaking down and infecting your cells even though your body is dead. There's also death due to convulsive disorder, like tetanus and strychnine poisoning. It might also cause a rise in post-mortem temperature. Look at that bottle, chocolate coated. Sounds yummy. High atmospheric temperature can also cause your body to absorb heat and raise your core temperature in your body, only if the atmospheric temperature is higher. Yellow fever was probably one of the first things that I found in the earliest mention of postmortem caloricity that I could find. It was in the Boston Medicine and Surgical Journal, which was published on the 15th of July in 1845, which is quite a while ago. I also included an excerpt. It says, "The thigh, the hottest, but cools." It's talking about a female that was last from and born in France. She was only a resident for 2 months, and then she was sick for 11 days. And then she died on September 13th at 5 p.m. It also says that they basically poked at different parts of her to gauge the temperature all over her body. And most temperatures were within 100 to 108, which is higher than a fever. It says the other thigh, base of the right lung was 103. The thigh was 104. This is 19 hours of death. It went back down to 886. It's a bit hard to read, I understand, so I'm going to leave it here for a little bit. And this all happens before rigor mortis sets in. It says here at the bottom, the subject before rigidity set in. Knowing why it's important for postmortem caloricity as a safety matter is because it can show that there are still infectious diseases in the body that are still present because they are still metabolizing and breaking down during that time where it creates heat, which can be a safety issue, especially if you didn't have a tetanus shot or, other diseases that are in the body. Which means that our PPE is very, very important to us. It's very important anytime you go into a prep room to make sure that you have your right protective equipment on, as well as having all of your shots up to date. I know that before I was in school, I had to make sure that I had a Hep B shot, which I had done in high school, but it's just a safety concern to make sure that you and the people that you work with aren't exposed to anything that can potentially harm the living. It's important for us as embalmers to know what postmortem Caloricity can do to the body. It's known to be it can coagulate blood. Protein can be continuing to break down, meaning that the blood can get thick inside the body, inside of our arteries, making our embalming a lot harder, because it's a lot harder to push out the blood and all of the blood clots that the coagulation forms inside the body. So we might not get the preferred result that we would want. We wouldn't get the nice embalming, that nice plumpness in the skin that makes them look alive. It also means that during that time, chemical reactions are still happening in the body, that things are still breaking down. These are all my references and my slides. Thank you so much for listening to me stutter my way through this entire thing. And you guys have a great day.